Aw, I was hoping they were just gonna put it in a line.
A giant clown face. The Falmos is the assault rifle for the game, used for rapid fire against targets like this. It's handy in basically every combat situation we get into after getting it. We're going to be using the Falmos.
It's not very stealthy though.
No, they're boss fights are a good time to use the Falmos. Anytime that we're not in stealth mode. If you're wondering the range on the Falmos, it's about that far.
Is it longer than the SOCOM?
It's the same.
Why are the last 3 bullets of the Falmos red?
That's because you put those are tracer rounds. When you fire them, you can see when Snake gets to the end of his clip, you can see the actual path of the bullets come out. He puts those there so he knows when he's at the end of his clip to change the magazine.
Oh, that's actually for Snake, not you, because wouldn't tracer rounds be better to have in the front?
Oh, so you can like see the trajectory of the bullets?
Yes.
Yeah, but no, Snake puts them there so he knows to reload. That's why he can reload like immediately after the clip runs out.
That Falmos has no recoil.
No, Snake just has a really strong shoulder. A solid shoulder. Oh god, we got an alert!
Does it always zoom out like that for that last one?
Yes, actually, because it's the last of the practice mode.
Ah.
So for time attack mode, can we fire the really fast weapon very fast? Turns out we can.
Does it count the bullets left as a thing?
It does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, the Falmos bullets are just as strong as the SOCOM bullets, but they come out a lot faster. So you have to practice trigger discipline in order to get a high remaining count. Also, using the explosive targets to blow up their neighbors. And remembering that you're not standing in the final position.
Excellent, Snake.
The Falmos VR mission isn't that hard because it's a really easy weapon to use. Also remember to tactical reload, unequip and equip the gun so you don't have to wait for the reload animation, because you always start with a fresh clip.
Can't you reload while moving on to the next thing anyways, though?
You can. And Snake actually runs at full speed while he's doing that, if you're running and gunning at the time. But running and gunning is an advanced technique because you have to master the control of holding down the right buttons in the right order without stopping.
Does Snake still kinda auto-target with the Falmos?
He does, but not while running and gunning. You can only auto-target while you're standing still. It's a mystery.
Huh.
How good you are with that Falmos.
Oh, it's just a box. That's a lot of bullets left.
Yeah, it's a lot of bullets to start with, actually.
I can't really tell how fun this VR mission is, this last one.
You can see that the diamonds, they shrink and, like, go invisible for a time. You can't actually target them while they're moving like that. They don't have a hitbox. But the VR missions for the Falmos is pretty fun, because it's an easy weapon to use.
Excellent, Snake.
It's very cathartic. It scratches that Skinner box itch to watch my points go up.
I can't wait for the trick shot revolver missions, though.
Gotta bounce, one bullet off of these 6 targets. It's time to fight with fire. Can we face the enemies head-on with the own weapon they use?
Can you do this without triggering an alert?
It's actually a lot easier to finish VR missions that don't have explosives, like the grenade, without getting alert. not mandatory. We do get a time penalty for getting alerts, but not in the practice mode. In practice mode, it's actually faster to gauge an alert because it funnels them towards us.
What?
I'm taking cover. Just gotta... You see that?
So the FAMAS has a little bit of spray?
No, I was jiggling in place.
Ah.
Snake has no recoil with the FAMAS. He has perfect aim. And this is how the FAMAS should be used. By running and gunning, we can catch guards off screen by surprise, and they die before they have a chance to react. The final map of the FAMAS advanced mode places gun cameras, which makes this a lot harder because our life bar is tiny. We actually have to use some type of strategy rather than just blind firing into the enemy path.
Oh, they're reacting to the body falling, not the FAMAS noise.
Yeah, really. Actually, these guards had some bullets in their pocket, and when that made contact with their ground, they're like, wow, that's a really loud noise. Should go check that out.
You can still flip these guards, like, off the cliff, right?
I believe there's an invisible wall there. Preventing that. Yeah.
Impressive, Snake.
I didn't think to try because I had a gun. You might have heard of it, called the FAMAS. Pretty well known.
Well, to these guards, it's more like the InfoMAS.
Excellent pun.
Huh, that sneaking bonus isn't really that big. Oh, wait. No, yeah, it's not really that big.
It's 3 seconds.
Wait. Oh, no, that's... Yeah.
3
Right, they're
seconds.
counting milliseconds there.
Which is actually more than the entirety of the time I ended up with. It's not actually necessary to get first place, though, in the FAMAS. I could have easily redone that and not get caught one time to... my sneaking bonus would be -2. The thing is, with the FAMAS, it even is faster, even when factoring in the sneaking bonuses, just to get an alert so it freezes all the guards in place or has them funnel towards you. If I had to chase those guys down and actually be stealthy about it, it would have taken more than an extra 2 seconds. And anytime we're really going to be using the FAMAS, we're not going to be in a stealth situation in the real game. We're not going to be doing anything quite, like that.
Excellent, Snake.
So none of those guards heard the body because they got staggered by the FAMAS immediately?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it was a really good time.
I think, as long as I was using exactly 3 bullets per soldier, it would have been the perfect time. It's a really good thing that gun cameras aren't affected by the status of alerts, or else they would have all torn me to shreds immediately.
Yeah! Excellent, Snake.
They really give you a lot of bullets in the FAMAS missions, but way more than you're supposed to be using.
Yeah, it's really satisfying. The 1-minute battle for the FAMAS is really fun. It's basically running down this hallway trying to destroy the diamonds that happen to be peeking out at the time. FAMAS stands for Fusil d'Assaut de la Manufacture des Armes de Saint-Anton, which is French for the assault rifle from the Saint-Anton weapon factory. Which is where this gun comes from, which is our French character for the cast.
That's actually not that exciting of a name.
So technically you could say it's world famous?
No, it's only in France.
And Alaska. The entire world.
So is it any faster to be running up and down that hallway as opposed to just standing still?
The hallway is like 3 times the range of the Falmos, so yes. I suppose I could just keep going back and forth in the 2 columns that they appear in.
Like standing in the middle?
Yeah.
Just...
But I didn't. Oh god, they were all looking directly at me. They don't want you to stealth in this mission. I could go and hide somewhere until the alert went away, but I only have a minute to kill as many people as I can.
Oh, you still can run out of bullets too? Wait.
No,
you can't.
No, you can run out of bullets in a clip, but even as I am, holding down the weapon button the entire time, and tactical reloading, you can't run out of 700 bullets in a minute. I think this might be the highest body count for any of the 1-minute battles. Just because we can kill them so fast without having to, like, set it up. Like, the grenades take too much time to go off. And C4, for the same reason, you have to, like, target many one guards together. But the Falmos, you really don't have to pay attention to any of that.
I just noticed what Snake has that is an edge over these genome soldiers, and that's invincibility frames.
Ugh.
Snake gets staggered once, and he's just completely immortal.
Excuse me, I think you'll find those are my soldier genes. And this is my Snake impression.